Drop it.
Olá, aqui quem fala é o Logan, mas sem vídeos para mais um vídeo. Hoje vou começar a história de Fontaine. Que boa! Jesus, que enorme! Será que dá para escalar sem usar o elevador? Isso é muito engraçado. Bem, isto não é a primeira parte da história. Mostra um bocadinho, nós ali a falar, encontrar madeira e despedimos da área. Uma coisa assim bem básica. Eu vejo esta cascata que fizeram top. Sinceramente, eu não sei lá, eu vou escalar isto tudo. Esta parte aqui nova que eu ia do mapa. Não tinha antes, está top. Só acho estranho esta locomoção aqui, porque vão ter que usar uma coisa para preencher aqui. Nem que seja água. Vai ter que preencher. Mesmo que não dê para ir. E adeus para Sumeiro. Foi muito difícil explorar, mas... Aqui. Aranha. Ainda gasta stamina, gasta. Não, mas não, só os pouquinhos. Em volta tem fontaine, não vai ser igual a barco. Eu posso mandar o que tu quiser. Deixa-me baixar o som do jogo. As cascadas azuis, caralho. Isso deve ser o som ambiente. Então... Efeitos sonoros. Pode ser um pouco. A cascata, o som da cascata da alta. Isto é, nadar aqui vai ser top, porque... Oh, já tenho um drone. Eita, top! Essa daqui é que não se afoga a nadar, nem em cima nem em baixo da água. Só. Essa também é só para correr rápido, nadar rápido. Não afogamos campos sem stamina. E... não tenho uma cara para fazer. Que o primeiro é hidróculo. Tem uma forma mais constante, meio deformada igual a água. Caraca, ficou topaço. Ah, vocês inspiram. Ah, top. Tão. Este lado, como está top. Bonitaço. Inclusive a cena das equipas. Okay. Os gajos estão top. Oh beijo, se eu trocar para este. Oh. Tem este. Por exemplo, um aqui que é muito bom é da Física. Quer dizer, Genderling, ou para isto. O gajo tem uma cambalhota, sempre assim. Aparece uma cambalhota. Deixa-me pagar o barquinho. Isto assim é enorme. Mas tenho quase certeza que tenho stamina que chego para subir aquilo. Vou só pegar cá a missão. depois vou subir na raça.
Passing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Maquineta que vai meter no roubo.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Se não mentirem.
Yeah, the more we can learn the... So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Bem, nesse junta-se nada.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
Excuse me. Can I help you two?
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about some...
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberate. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more...
Estranho.
Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more serious?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honor, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Pera, eles sabem o nome
I
dele.
think what they
Que
mean is
Farina
that they wish
também.
to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I am afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Só marcar nos
Huh.
pequenos nomes.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being
Se calhar
described
devíamos ter
that way
perdido uma
before.
carta de recomendação à Nahida, né?
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon...
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's...
Yes, you're...
The fuck?
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody...
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the
Bem,
Hydro
para ver o que é que
Archon
não se
at...
pode
But
acelerar. Aquela cena de investigar e pegar ceninhas aqui não vai funcionar, estou a ver.
hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Bem. Bem. Sinceramente, eu não estava à espera que eles deixem de uma cena.
I see everything.
Só funciona assim meio mesmo.
Hello there. Excuse me.
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you...
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do, but I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill of...
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's... And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's... He would skip, but now...
Aí.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from a...
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler. We were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the
Oh, that. It's well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about where to begin. Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette.
Oh, all right. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Please, follow me.
Bem, mas tipo. É que vocês não vai ser tão fácil, mas pronto. Bem assim, tecnicamente cometemos crimes, mas foram crimes. Pequenos crimes que foram usados para fazer justiça maior ainda, por isso. Será ilegal roubar a harpa de um deus para dar ao próprio deus? Para descorromper o dragão do deus, para salvar a cidade do deus? Acho que não.
Well, it seems Lady Farina has...
É? Nós íamos vê-la e ela simplesmente apareceu por nos. What the fuck? Ela tem espiões agora? É? Olha.
So, she's the Hydro Archon?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Que é isso? Se não tiver mal, levantou o braço mesmo assim, cara. Isso é português específico demais, bro.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard word of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you
Bem, não
personally.
foi caos.
Fear is
Caos
for
estranho.
insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Encontrar. Mas, tipo, encontremos no aquilo era tipo depois.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only... But the Hydro Archon's entrance was... Miss Hydro Archon?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You
Bem,
had best
nós
stop
esquecemos de
and
consigo ser
consider.
trata
Do
disso.
you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of...
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Já começamos com 14 segundos.
Oh? What's with these looks?
Is she really...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
A gente não vai lá, não vamos conseguir chegar nos
Hey,
lugares
what's all the
direito, ou que se
commotion?
nem vamos conseguir entrar, vamos prender na hora.
Is that Lady Farina?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about.
Ooh, I've got to see...
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers, you may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel, but
Now she wants to fight?
Oh,
Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
é uma segunda-feira para mim. É adulta. Ah, é só para lutar outra vez? Ah, eu quero mesmo literalmente lutar com a Taracunta. X1, bora. O pai ganha aqui.
are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Já lutei com muita mais X.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
É mais por
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a
Bem,
god.
eu já
He
me
is
li
obviously a
divindades.
true warrior.
Derrotei outras, por isso.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Já me li várias
Yeah,
divindades.
she's right.
E
Just a
derrotei
duel wouldn't be
muitas
all that
mais,
interesting.
por isso.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels
Até
to
o Zeo.
defend their honor.
Estou
Getting a bit
porrada.
old, to tell the truth.
You see.
Arcontilégio.
Then,
Deitar-me na
as the
porrada.
god of
Sobre-me.
justice, I shall face this traveler in
Perceber o erro.
another kind of duel.
Oh,
champanhão foi, porra.
right.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. So,
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time with... Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days
fuck?
of each month.
É o que
You
eu vou
are
usar os objetos
clearly
voadores
guilty of violating this law, no?
durante estes primeiros
so
dias.
that's what they've done wrong. I saw Lady Farina.
Mas espera, ele não está a
No one knows
considerar
the laws
o primo
of
como um objeto
Fontaine
voador.
like she
É
does.
ser vivo.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
Precisely. Now,
Mas
if
ele é um
you
objeto,
have
é uma
no
pessoa.
objections,
E ele
then
só voa,
in
não
the
consegue
name of
andar.
the Hydro Archon,
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition.
You tell her, Linny! Finally, someone who's not crazy.
É porque ela é um ser vivo que não consegue
Great
andar.
magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you
Bem,
to object.
Obje
But how exactly
objetos são
do you
seres
plan to prove your
são
claim?
inanimados, enquanto ela é um ser animado.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow...
What the?
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
What the fuck? O gajo percebeu-se que isso ia dar merda e fez isso. Oh não, vai pôr. Virou os hoje agora! Ele vai pôr-nos como se ele fosse um stand, que fizesse parte de nós e um ser voador que não pode não voar.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon.
You call that magic?
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It...
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. But when there are valid grounds, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Depois aqui temos um corte.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually... So, now do you see what kind of god...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no
Bem,
idea.
esse crime é bem
It
estranho.
will
Mas
actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine. When there are no public trials being held, and speak...
My brother's always excited to make...
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do.
Splendid. In that case, this is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps...
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy... It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Arc...
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are...
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine, others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archons. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters.
If even the people...
That's
Bem,
exactly what
isso
the
é
people
estranho.
did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been...
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility. We hope that at least the people...
Bem.
As a magical eye...
Oh,
Nós temos o talento de chegar nos lugares quando está a merda e resolvê-lo.
Now, if...
Né? Temos o talento de chegar num lugar sempre que está a acontecer merda e resolvê-la. Né? Por enquanto parecemos ter mais ou menos conseguir resolver.
So you're the blonde... Oh, Thanks.
What's this? So you...
What?
No, the stories... But as time wore on, people... So,
Oh.
All right, I'll take it.
E porquê que não se pode usar objetos voadores nos dos primeiros dias de cada mês? Essas missões. Essa lei é bem estranha.
I don't want that thing. The way I see it, if the life is all about living...
You should still take it. You never...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that... if I start moving, that means I...
Tá tudo bom.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but...
Is there anything else?
Yes,
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and...
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
Ah. Materiais fontaine. Onde está? Como está a fazer estranho demais. Mas parece que vamos encontrar isso então. Bora.
It seems we have to use hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Ah. É um pouco mais lixada, mas... ok. Só até que eu tenho aqui a camiseta também. E uma engraçada é que supostamente está dentro, vamos chegar lá, está mais. E queres ver que vai ter uma lei contra vários elementos? Não pode.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Está no modo de economia de energia agora.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong?
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that watch her movements carefully.
Ah! A mais consegue perder uma carteira antes. É, perdi uma carteira. Eu quase que ia ter carteira. Carteirante, esqueci. Carteirante, acho eu. Já vão uma pessoa para
Keep
cima,
your
não.
voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's...
Ok, mas não vou subir pelo elevador para dar na vista. Ah, só tem que estar lá em cima. Que bom. Disse o doidinho. Subir na base da escalada. Pai, que é maluco, é hardcore. Não sei se é legal, mas que se diz. Bem, só tenho que escalar este pedaço, escalar ali e ali. Capui! Eu sou maluco, sim, claramente, né? Para estar a escalar. Ter aqui o porra da bola que lá para cima eu estar a escalar o lugar. Já o suficiente de me considerar maluquinho, mas... Era melhor não arriscar. Já vi stamina no máximo. Não. Esta foi podre, mas pronto. Não, mas isso... Até agora não entendo a regra do... Como pode, durante os 3 primeiros dias do mês não posso usar nenhum objeto voador, nem... Utensil voador. Porquê? Então agora não posso usar... Mini... Não posso usar tipo mini... Drones, nem nada... Só balões, balões bom, de resto não. Opa, opa, opa. Da estamina. Tinha que arranjar um lugar para recuperar a estamina. Será que eu chego ali em cima? Provavelmente não. Oh! Acabo de recuperar aqui, subir para ali, seguir para ali. Não sei porque estou a fazer isso mesmo, só me apeteceu mesmo. Acho que só me apeteceu mesmo escalar isto aqui. Que nem um doido, em vez de usar o elevador. Não deveria estar a usar os shots de stamina, né? Porque o correto seria andar devagar, mas demora muito. O gajo vai tentar persegui-la de forma que ela se siga para o elevador e eu apanho. Até agora só está para ali subir. Sei lá porquê, mas aposto que vai ter uma conquista. Não sei bem porquê, mas... Dá-me a impressão que vai ter uma conquista de subir isto. Assim, na raça mesmo. Agora temos que ir devagar porque eu não sei se tem mais lugares onde eu possa depois recuperar stamina. Se a missão não fosse tipo parada, já tinha perdido ou ladrar, já tinha fugido há muito a ladra. Se fosse mesmo a sério. Tudo a funcionar direitinho. Que eu estou a demorar um tempo para subir. Mas tenho que também eu já baixar a poeira. Enquanto ela baixa espera que a poeira abaixe. Não entendo porque é que há pessoas que ainda tentam arrombar na nação da justiça. Tem, literalmente a Deus aparece às vezes aparece para jogar os próprios ladrões, simples assim. Por mais pequeno que o crime seja. Ok, está bugado, mas presumo que ninguém vai cá para ver isto. Cheguei. Ah! Não tenho que subir isto aqui. Bem. Inclusive, uma pena não conseguimos ter falado diretamente cá com tipo. Ei, pá! E porque. Não é? Eu não sei porque é falar. Bem, então, olha. Tenho que ir embora. Bem que podemos ter lembrando de perguntar. Bem, poderia só ter sido inteligente e perguntar-se. Muitos disse que chegava a jogar outras divindades. Mas para já, acho que as únicas coisas jogadas seriam para todas as pessoas. Melhor. Tanto tempo só para subir isto. Ok. Preciso que deve ter vários escondidos jogos por aqui. Cheguei cá na raça. É o Dendroco. Dendroco, fogo disse Dendroco, Lei Dendroco. Eu que falei muito. Lei Dendroco, Lei Dendroco, para mim é muito parecido. Mas está cá, qualquer coisa. Zadra!
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Bem, já chegamos, já estamos a prender alguém.
Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Abre. Ah, está. Ah, ok.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Pelo menos ia ser assim digno, não é? Perder. Não basta para fazer espetáculo porque teve a apanhar ladrão. Aquilo
You're right, you're...
Pelo menos é digno.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it was...
What a slip!
All right, let's put this little...
Não, espera aí só que... Vou fazer aquilo. Umba. Umba lacatromba. Vendo mesmo. Desconhecido. Não, meteu um caminho. Ah, esta parte não vamos fazer nada. Processo de exploração 6% da subida de dendróculos. Esta parte aqui vai ser rápida. Depois vamos passar por aqui e chegar lá. São 3 estátuas só. Parece-me um pouco mais pequeno. Vou ver aquele saindo da estátua de 7 agora mesmo. Precisava fazer isto, ok. Ok. Pensão de fontaine, ok. Caramba, espadão, cara. Estou a ver que os poderes de raida dele vão ser focados em funcionar debaixo d'água para... começa assim já com envio, caralho. Simples, hein?
Water jet!
Eu miro e atiro. Um gajo no estilo assim, com o dedo. E não tira um sniper da dedo. Caralho, primo.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an enchant!
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between... It's pretty...
Certo que eles não puseram hidrobus, puseram aquabus.
Even when I'm riding.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as...
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on...
Mas estranho que eles são robôs, né? Supostamente. Charlotte! Ai! Ela parece-me que não. Conseguiu!
Huh?
Reconheceu.
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aquabus. And what are you doing in Fontaine?
I didn't hear anything about you paying... Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performance.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other... So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news? Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Ah, you're right. Seems you know. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well,
You mean the serial disappearances of young women?
that's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably if I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears. So, what is the serial disappearances of young women? That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20, and ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common, but the scariest part is that to this day, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
É porque é uma organização.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls... I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to...
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Ei. Ora. É que o poderzinho da tia uma aguinha. Piu, 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 piu. Eu tô a que vai ser top. Piu, 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 piu.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Bem, o mapa parece um pouco mais pequeno do que eu imaginaria. Mas ainda vai ter os aumentos, não sei como grande vai ser, mas vamos continuar a funcionar como estes Oni, Rodrigo, Hydros, então esquece.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be
Com
full
por
of
isso aí é porque é
pleasant
longe.
surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late. Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Okay.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time. What a tough job. Always running around.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides,
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Dizer que imagina. Aqui é um núcleo. Deve ser isso que mantém aquela água daquela forma alta. Uma porra de uma metralhadora, meu. Meu Deus, fiz eu ver andar 1000k. Isto depois eu ver gente com muito dano de hydro. Fazer isto. Isto vai ser a porra de uma metralhadora, Jesus Cristo. Então a planca vai ser. Uma engraçada que ele desligou isso, explode no fim. É a porra de uma metralhadora.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Pai, não é só Net Frame, né? Existe o pai e mais punho. Então.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a...
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother.
Lenny, could you come here for a...
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
É verdade. Nós podemos todos, né?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get...
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right.
Isto nem ali puseram um gajo a correr das chuvazinhas.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is...
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but
Se depois
don't
houver
worry,
julgamento para
it'll
começar
clear
a
up
chover,
soon
tá bom
enough.
então. Lógica total.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend... It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell to... Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
Não, tu não vais fazer isso, não.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
E era agora?
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
Bem,
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't become...
faz sentido. E a letra começa a dizer.
It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the opera.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the... I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative.
No trouble at all.
Sorry for the...
Oh, no need.
É muito longe, bora lá. Deixa eu ver aqui o meu kitzito. Pois, os artefactos estão podres. Pois, aqui fica meio podre. Mas, destruída-se podre, mas... Lixo. Isto muda mesmo, em fontaine fica assim, caraca, top. Só, e com 1000 a voar. Overpower. Caralho, está bonito demais.
Go!
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps...
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems...
Wow. So...
I can't say for sure, but who knows?
Hey! Is this...
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the
But where does a big machine like that...
Ah, well... It's a little complicated, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium.
Huh? How can
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the... When a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used...
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the oratrice... But... Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Lemon.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy...
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called... It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today.
Huh?
60% antes da portagem de compromisso que bem.
This isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Não, eu sei. Porquê que antes de saírem cobrando os outros, porquê que não nos pagam as vossas dívidas
If
primeiro?
Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, but it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but once, either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Não sei se não. Faltamos começar sozinho. Se bem que faltamos dois para lutar. Se quer lutar mesmo, então se formos amigos ele treinamos com um outro, está tudo bem. Digamos que é assim que funciona. Isso é muito trivial, mas pronto.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you! Northland Bank...
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you...
You... Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friend? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and...
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Bom, não jogo de areia. Lamento explicar, mas eu conheço uma puta de advogado
Can you
e
at
se
least
quiseres
let me
ainda chamar
finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Porrada neles.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Provavelmente o gajo só vai trocar o arco para lâminas de água e enfiar um corte numa técnica e tal. Provavelmente um corte serve, uma flechada e está resolvido. Nem preciso de usar ilusão. Nem a ult, só. Ah, ok, alright.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Eu naquele usei tartagas por isso. É fixe experimentar. Funciona.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little...
É, percebi que é um fato e um Harvinger. Que tem visão. Só agora é que percebeste que tem visão?
Now's my chance.
A visão dele desligou? Ah, quando está entrou pode desligar visões, what the fuck? É. Só acontece que... Só lhe deu uma flechada na puta. Desmanhada. Nem sei se isso foi uma flechada ou se foi uma chapada. A visão desligou. Usavas ilusão, Zé Manel?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I...
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever...
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need...
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work...
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about, but recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know...
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected...
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into... It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. Because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training...
But what is it?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you...
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
Então o gajo tem ser mais
It
grande
takes
dele.
that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been...
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to pun. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe...
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of...
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend... Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to...
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Which, apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clarend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget,
Huh? Your vision?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Desligar vai sem ela? Mas não é preferível ir com ela e ela desligar do que não funcionar. Ah, bom, então. Vamos ficar com ela então.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Então, mas só usar a
That
ilusão e o
sneaky
punho.
guy.
Só usar a arma e as ilusões substituídas. Carai. Essa eu não estava à espera.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along! Sorry. Paimon was whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the Mr. Oh, hey. Shouldn't we... Lily said that the opera house is on
Ok,
Aranea.
switch ficou por deixar e fui.